hand that you had a video, I'm gonna show you how you could play it a little bit better, and then based on what your opponent did, I don't know what his set card was, but I'm gonna assume it did nothing because he never used it. Um, I'm gonna show you how you could also OTK him the next turn. This combo draws two extra cards that you wouldn't have drawn, but I'm not gonna end up using either of those cards. Um, so I guess I'll just show you. A better way to have played that hand. So the first thing I did was the Foolish Burial Goods, which is what you also did, which is fine. You send the King Long. Then we're going to banish the King Long. We're going to add the Lily, and then we're going to send the Driver. There's no reason to send Lulu here. Lulu's the best virtual world to activate. Adding an extra virtual world monster to your hand is very good. Um, So what we're gonna do here is summon Gigi. Gigi's not very useful. He's probably like your lowest priority virtual world card to activate. And then we're gonna use the Lulu effect, and we're going to send to the graveyard the trap that reborns, and then we're gonna add a gate, or World City Kowloon, and then Kowloon's gonna activate to give us a face-up trap. So now we can actually start sending monsters to our graveyard. So we'll use Lily. Lily is going to target the trap, and that's going to allow us to send a Nian Nian as well as a King Long for next turn. So at this point, we're going to make a 9, which is going to draw us a card. I won't end up using this Nian Nian. And then because in the graveyard we have the Reborn Trap, we're going to use the Reborn Trap to special the Lulu. And then we'll discard the Chuche, and then our level 3 will be able to summon. So now we have 2 tuners and a total of 9, so we can make a 6 and then a 9. The 6 is so that we draw another card. And then we make the other 9, and we'll make Shen Shen so that next turn we can summon it. And then we'll return a King Long for follow-up plays later in the game. So we'll overlay for VFD, and then we pass it to our opponent. All your opponent did was activate Chaos Max and then attack. So when he tries to attack, we'll just detach a material from VFD to stop the attack. And then it's our turn. So you drew a Nian Nian for turn. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to activate the King Long that's in our graveyard that we put there. We're going to add a Lulu to hand. And then we're going to discard a Nian Nian. So we're going to discard the Nian Nian you drew for turn. So you can pretend this Nian Nian and this Kowloon aren't even here. Then we're going to activate Lulu targeting the trap. We'll go ahead and send another King Long. This doesn't really matter, but then we'll get a Lao Lao to hand. And this will trigger the Nian Nian to special. We'll make our rank 3, which is our out to the Chaos Max. If you read this, once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one face-up monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn after damage calc, if this battle an opponent's monsters, while you have 2 or more monsters in your graveyard with the same original type and attribute as each other, you can banish that opponent's monster. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to attach from this targeting itself, so it can't be destroyed by battle, and then we'll attack into the Chaos Max, and we'll use its second effect to banish the Chaos Max, and then we'll attack for game with the rest of our monsters. And the way we get to that is we're going to banish 2 to special summon our Shen Shen. We're going to switch our Calamities to attack. Going to use the effect targeting itself. We're going to use Lao Lao's effect that we added. Sending, at this point it doesn't matter. And then special summoning the Gigi. And then we can synchro for another level 9. This one's going to be Vermilion Mech. And then we go to battle. We'll attack. Using his effect, this will get banished. And then we have 8,500 damage on board. So that is one way that you can deal with Chaos Max. And then this would be able to pop any other monster on the field. And if you want, at the start of your turn, you could activate Calamity's effect, so your opponent can't use any hand traps on you. So that is that that's would have been a better line to go for. I understand not being able to though, because this deck is fucking hard. Like it took me a while to figure this out.